Every day, 29 people in the United States die in motor vehicle crashes that involve an alcohol-impaired driver. That is one death every 50 minutes. The annual cost of alcohol-related crashes total more than $44 billion according to CDC, stated in the year 2013. In 2013, more than 1 million drivers arrested for driving under the influence of alcohol. That's 1% of 111 million self-reported episodes of alcohol-impaired driving among the US adults each year. According to another article published by National Highway Traffic Safety Administration in 2022, there were like 11,654 fatalities in motor vehicle traffic crashes, in which more than one driver was alcohol impaired. This totaled 30% of traffic fatalities in the US in the year 2020. So today I'm going to talk about the effects of drinking and driving. I will talk about three main points today. I will talk about what is drinking and driving. Next, I will talk about the effects of drinking and driving, and lastly, why shouldn't you drink and drive. Let's begin with what drinking and driving is. Carol Gabriel, a mental health counselor, published an article in Alcohol Rehab Guide in September 2022 that drinking and driving is sometimes called drinking under the influence of that involves operating a vehicle with a blood alcohol content BAC level of 0.08%. However, a small amount of alcohol can be really harmful, can lead to a really harmful situation. According to Alcohol Rehab Guide stated in 2022, the largest group at risk of drinking and driving are those who binge drink or struggle with alcohol use disorders. This means they consume a large amount of alcohol in a short amount of time, putting them on more harmful risks of getting into a car accident. It takes roughly 30 minutes to 2 hours for alcohol to be absorbed in your bloodstream. During this time, your breathing may slow down and your cognitive skill may delay. Because of this, it is dangerous to drink and drive. According to another article published by CDC in 2013, it is stated that US adults drink too much and get behind the wheel about 112 million times in 2010. Though this episode of drinking and driving has gone down 30% over the past 5 years, it remains a serious problem in the US. Alcohol-impaired drivers involved in amount 1 in 3 crash deaths, resulting in nearly 1,000 deaths in 2019. Now we have talked about what drinking and driving is. Let's talk about the effect of drinking and driving. When alcohol is in your system, it affects how quickly you are able to respond to different situations. Drinking slows down your response time, which can increase the likelihood of an accident. According to another article published by NHTSA in 2016, blood alcohol concentration of 0.02 will decline in visual function and will also decline the ability to perform 2 tasks at the same time. At 0.05%, it will reduce coordination and reduce the ability to track moving objects, and will also have difficulty in steering. At 0.08%, you basically lose your concentration, have short-term memory loss, speed control, and reduce information processing capability. Another article published in Alcohol Rehab Guide in 2022, excessive alcohol consumption can negatively impact your vision. After drinking, you may notice that your vision is blurred out, so you're unable to control your eye movement, and impaired vision can affect the distance between your car and other vehicle on the road. According to NIH.gov in 2019, 1,825 college students died from alcohol-related unintentional injuries, including motor vehicle crashes. Getting behind the wheel when you have been drinking or getting into the car with a driver who has been drinking is dangerous even when you are of legal drinking age. Now we have talked about drinking and driving. Let's talk about why shouldn't you drink and drive. Alcohol consumption can put anyone in risk, causing an accident or other serious injury. That's why it is necessary to avoid drinking and driving at all costs. According to an article published in 2019 by Quickstart, the more alcohol a person consumes, the riskier their driving is, and it is more likely that they will get behind the wheel that will cause a fatal accident. According to another article published by driversed.com in September 2022, in most states, driving while intoxicated will result in automatic license suspension up to the first conviction. Every state in the US also has implied consent that by holding a license, drivers are assumed to have their blood alcohol content tested. So drinking and driving will not only cause your license, but may also cost your life or the life of others. If you are drunk, it is better to call an Uber or someone to give you a ride instead of driving home by yourself. If you are hosting a party where alcohol will be served, make sure all the guests lives with a sober driver. So today I have talked about the effect of alcohol and drinking and driving. I have discussed about why shouldn't you drink and drive, the effects of drinking and driving, and what drinking and driving is. Drinking and driving can impact your life in a number of ways. The consequence of drinking and driving can hurt your family and relationship, cause you employment opportunities and financial difficulties, high insurance rate, and possible time in jail. So never drink and drive for your safety and the safety of others. Thank you.